Hi folks, you join me partway through an Echoes of Eternity infinite loop. I am going to be playing Undercity Sewers until the cows come home. Actually, I'm going to play them until the end of the loop timer. Why am I doing that? Because I was going to showcase the Racer Pilot token, one of our brand new tokens with our new set Ether Drift. But instead, because I was lucky enough to bag this from a regular old booster, a masterpiece called Pia Nalaar, I'm going to showcase something else instead. So it says at the end of your turn, create a Nalaar Etherjet token. The other bit doesn't really matter that it does. And the Nalaar Etherjet, remember every turn you create one of these. At the beginning of your turn, create a Racer Pilot token. If you control a pilot, your first pilot creature gets +X instead, where X is equal to the highest shield among supports you control. So I thought it would be fun to make a massive support with loads of shields, give that to my little old 1/1 Racer Pilot token, and smash Greg in one go. So I've set up this loop to make a really, really big Undercity Sewers, and actually I'm recording this after the match, so this is not live voice recording. It didn't happen as planned. Surprise. We've got some brand new cards that don't quite work as they're written. This must be the first time this has ever happened. So, yeah, let's first of all pay careful attention to the size of that Undercity Sewers. So the loop time is coming up now, and we're going to stop when it has 114 shields. Okay, let's stop the loop so you can see it has 114 shields. At the end of turn, we create yet another Nalaar Etherjet token. We'll let Greg have a turn, and they get an extra swap here. Put down a Sunken Citadel, which does them no good at all because there's nowhere left for them to convert. So they basically just do that. Now, did you notice my pilot got 2/2 from somewhere? No idea where. Luckily, Echoes of Eternity, which I think is in some ways a lot better than Demolition Field. Let me pop that nasty little Citadel. So, we have to go through some animations. It's one of the downsides of ambiguity. Once you start getting a lot of time bubbles and deny gems, you can be sitting back for a few minutes while all this nonsense happens. And then there we go. Our Racer Pilot got, remember it was 3/3, and then it became 12, so it got an extra 9. And then Nalaar Etherjet didn't do the instead. It played another token. So it got +1/+1. So my Racer Pilot was 1/1 at the end of Greg's turn. It got 2/2 from somewhere, so it became +3/+3. Then it just got 9/9, no idea what from. And then Nalaar Etherjet completely didn't do what it was meant to do. Let's have a look if there's any hint in the battle log. And I don't think there is. No, nothing triggered there, is there? Kylox should trigger at the beginning of combat. So it wasn't from that. So that didn't work. But there's a but here. It does kind of work in a really weird way. So what we're going to do is let's just make a swap here and restart this loop. So there's our Racer Pilot. So it says at the beginning of each combat, this creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of vehicle supports you control. So it should get, I think I've got 2 or 3 vehicle supports. Kylox is a vehicle. So it'll get a couple of points at the beginning of combat. Let's just look, see if that happens. Really am playing a load of stuff. Poor old Greg here. There's another vehicle. Right, now I'm going to restart this loop. So let's fast forward a little bit. Let's play this quick. Remember that at the beginning of my turn, Undercity Sewers had 114 shields. That's really, really important, and you'll understand that in about 30 seconds' time. So we're going to play through to the end of the next loop timer here. So Nalaar Etherjet didn't work because at the beginning of my turn, it should have given that Racer Pilot 114. Let's see what actually does happen. And I still haven't worked out how or why it happened. But at least it's not all bad news. So it started off with 114 shields. We've ended up with 200 and something. Yes, we'll stop the loop. So my racer pilot didn't get anything at the beginning of combat. It got it at the beginning of turn, so that doesn't work. There you go, it gets another mystery 3/3 boost. I don't think there's anything here to pop, so we just skip past this. Now, remember, it's the beginning of my turn. 2 goes ago, we had 114 shield under city sewers, and it's just been given to my racer. Remember, it had 14 shields, it went to 128. Nullite Etherjet just played another racer, even though it's not meant to. So we're now 129. I don't know. Honestly, have no idea. So what Nullite Etherjet did was remember my highest shield count from 2 goes ago and give that to the pilot. Yeah, not working as written for sure, but still bad news for Greg, and still kind of a fun 1-turn kill, except it takes 2 turns and you have to remember what was going on however many turns ago for that to work. So I'm calling this a bug report, but I will tell Webcore which time point to go to.